I'm just starting this thing. So wake up every day with a purpose. I think every person, when you wake up, you should wake up with a purpose. Unless you have purpose, I think the day is not going to be great as you expected. So wake up every day with a purpose. You just see that. I mean, when you plan a day, I mean, this day today I'm going to do this. You have planned this thing and all. So then the day is going to be a great for you. So whenever you wake up and every day you should wake up with a purpose. And make a commitment to yourself to achieve a goal. Every person should make a commitment to yourself. I mean, I make a commitment to myself to achieve a goal. Unless you make a commitment, it is very difficult to achieve any goal. So you should make a commitment. I mean, whether it may be in education, I mean, whatever this thing, every daily routine or futuristic, every day, everything to achieve a goal, unless you make a commitment to yourself, not depending on any other person. You make a commitment to yourself. Definitely, you are going to achieve a goal. That commitment is very, very, very important for anybody. I have many of my own life examples. I'm telling you. So many things. That's how I reached. I don't want to say that I reached a big place, but I'm very happy where I am today. But as a person started with 600 rupees salary, definitely we are able to create an employment and we are reasonably at good turnover at this stage. But I made a commitment for every time. Every work, whatever I've taken, being it as an engineer, so I made a commitment to myself and really I achieved my goals. That's how my journey began. So you please make a commitment to yourself to achieve a goal. A goal is a dream with a clear direction, plan of action, and deadline. Any goal without clear direction, without plan of action, without deadline, it is very, very difficult to achieve. So whenever you are fixing a goal, please have a clear direction. Which direction I am going to go? Then plan of action. How to achieve this goal? You should have a plan of action. Then you should have clear deadline also. Every goal should have a deadline. You just fix a deadline. After 5 years, I wanted to be here. Then you should have a plan of action. How you wanted to be. How can you be there? Then there should be a direction. So with all these three things, then only you can be able to achieve the goal. A clear direction, a plan of action, and a deadline. If it won't challenge you, it won't change you.
Daddy, smartphone is ringing.
Anything in your life, unless there is a challenge for you, it won't change you. I mean, I have seen many things in my own life. Every project was a challenge for me. I mean, I can give some of the examples. Constructing in a nuclear fuel complex at 40 meters height, a 6 lakh liter capacity reservoir. It's a cantilever slab. I mean, it's a big challenge for me, but really that changed me because it built, I mean, a lot of confidence in me. So we did a project in Latur earthquake rehabilitation project. It's a remote villages. We faced so many challenges. So that really helped me to change my direction. So once you face the challenge, then with the challenge, you learn so many things. Unless you face a challenge, I mean, if it's a routine thing, if you're going, so your life will not be, I mean, it's not going to be a great thing. So whenever you are in difficulties, it's very difficult for you to manage. So the moment you face the challenges and overcome that, you'll become more and more strong. We need skill and will to succeed. So unless you have a skill, without will, you cannot be successful. I mean, a skill is there, but will is not there. You cannot be successful. It is difficult for you to be successful. Then will is there, skill is not there. It is also difficult for you to successful. So you have to improve your skills and you should have willpower to become successful. So both, you should never leave these two things. You should improve your skills and you should have a willpower to do that. Unless you have this, it is difficult for you to be successful. In life, direction is more important than time. So every time we talk about we don't have time and all, there is a big time is given to you to achieve a goal. Unless you have a direction, how can you, whatever the time is given to you, it is difficult for you. So direction, very, very important. Anything. So if you want to go to a place, without a Google, without knowing the thing, the time is given to you. 2 days time is given. You cannot reach there unless you have planned how to go there, the direction. So it is difficult for you to reach the place. So direction is very important. Always time is very important. I'm not denying that, but direction is more important than time. Reflection is the process of learning. So every person has to reflect himself or herself to learn more. So every day, what you do morning when you're coming to the office or going to the college, when we just go into the mirror and see ourselves, how my face is there, how my hair is there, we'll be dressing and we'll make up and all those things we'll be doing. So we are reflecting, you're spending a little time on reflecting yourself to look good, but whereas something is you. So you have to reflect. That reflects that what is there inside Mr. Ram Reddy doesn't know. I mean, other person cannot see. You know what you are. Every person know what is there inside himself. So you have to reflect whether I'm going the right direction, whether I'm spending the time in right, whether I'm studying well, whether I'm respecting the teachers, whether I'm, doing good with my friends. All these things, how I'm with my parents, how I'm with my elders, everything. So every person has to reflect. The moment you reflect, you'll be knowing your own mistakes. External person will not be knowing the mistake what you have inside. Your thoughts cannot be seen by others. So reflection is very, very important. The moment you reflect, you can learn from the, if you reflect the mistakes, you will learn, you can learn many things from that. So mistakes or anything I'm talking about, something the good things happens to you, then reflect, yes, this I've done the best one. So when you reflect that, then you will be repeating that. So you'll be encouraged to do that. Suppose sometimes you do mistakes, then if you reflect that, then you will not do the mistakes again. You won't repeat it again. So reflection is very important. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Everybody talks about the opportunity. We don't have an opportunity. We don't have an opportunity and all. Are if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. You have to choose. These days, it's very important to, look for an opportunities because of the technology. Those days when we studied, we don't know all these things. Nothing was there. When I was as an engineer, I went to the field with a tape and a small dumpy level and all those things. Today, there's a total station. Everything is measured and everything is done within minutes of these things. But today, everybody has got the so much available technology is there. So opportunities, there are many opportunities. Don't say that there's opportunities are there. But people who really build a door, they will get the opportunities. So there is something is going to touch your door. Somebody is going to knock your door. So you have to create that. So I think everybody should understand that you can don't blame the things, don't blame the society, don't blame the government. Always we have a habit of doing all these things, but you should always opportunity. You have to create the opportunities. Ignoring the important things will lead to urgency. Normally, we do many things. We ignore many important things. Let us say we are preparing for an exam. We have to go for an exam. So you don't keep all the things ready, and you just before the going to the examination hall, you look for all these things. Where is my pen? Where is my pad? Where is this thing? Where is that thing? Almost. So it becomes urgency. In the urgency, we go with attention to the examination hall and you do mistakes. Like similarly, even elderly people also. Some important things are there. A meeting is there. You don't prepare well for the meeting. Then again, there's an important meeting is there. You don't prepare well. Then when you start doing that, so in the urgency, you do mistakes. Preparing the things, you do mistakes. Like that, always don't never ignore the important things. Plan well in advance. Whenever there is an important thing, you plan those things well in advance, and that definitely it's going to, help you a lot. Again, the casual attitude always leads to a casualty. So, we take certain things lightly. Let us say COVID, I'm just giving the latest example. Some people, I know some people who are well known to me, that man is very, healthy and all. He thought nothing will happen to me. Even though he found a COVID positive and he was the 5, 6 days he was suffering, he was telling his own family member that, no, I'm a very strong person, nothing will happen to me. Then, unfortunately, he went into coma and also he was there in the hospital for 15 days. Unfortunately, he lost his life. So there's a, what do you say that? It's a casual attitude. And even also, we all, government is spending so much money on advertising. You can see every WhatsApp, that this doctor talk, that doctor talk, so many people are talking, take the precautions and all. Sorry, people won't take the precautions. This casual attitude really leading them to the casualty. So never be casual in your attitude. So it's going to make a big difference in life. It's going to be, a fatal for your life. So never be a casual attitude. Beat your own records every day, because success is a fight between you and yourself. You see, every time we talk about, we compare with others, you do with your own things. Every day you make a, suppose yesterday, when you're trying to read, yesterday I read for a couple of hours. Today, no, I'll 2 hours I read. Today, I'll do for 3 hours. I did exercise for 1 hour. No, I'll beat my own record next day. I did, a positive thing this day. So next day, I'm going to improve that. So every day, if you beat your own records, it's going to be wonderful for you. So instead of comparing to others, you know your capacities. You can't compare with Usain Bolt and I can run and all. You can't match with him. You can't compare yourself with MS Dhoni or Tendulkar or something. You know what you are. So every day you break your own records. Definitely, it's going to be very very simple, because that is how you are going to improve your life. You know your strengths. When you know your strengths, beating your own record is going to help you a lot. The success is really, really going to happen when you start beating your own records. Don't compare with others. If you beat your own records, definitely the success is going to be with you. Greatest coaches are the greatest critics. Always we talk about we criticize our own coaches, but really greatest coaches, really they are your critics. They never spare you. Unless a coach is very tough, so nobody can become very strong. Maybe lecturers are tough. You always think that this lecturer is tough and all. So unless the lecturer is tough, the student is not going to be, successful as much as they can do. So you always think that they are your greatest critics. Unless somebody, even your friends may criticize, your parents may criticize you whenever this thing. So you should look at that angle, that unless there is someone criticizing you, someone finding fault with you when you are wrong, so you cannot become a great personality. So everyone needs some coach through, their critics. So unless there is a criticism, it is very, very difficult for you to become a popular personality. I think this is a thing. I need answer from you all. I think a panelist can be answered, sir. What is this? The response has to be there for this. I just wanted to hear from you. All the panelists can tell me that what it is.
It's a number like 13.
13, yes.
Both B for world.
B, okay.
I think 1 plus 3 together 13.
Yes.
Union. Unity.
Yes, 1, 3, unity, yes. Together unity, yes. It resembles many other things. I think you should come on. Sir, please respond.
i3 processor. Somebody is telling in the chat box.
Okay, yeah, okay. I is there, 3 is there. Then can I?
Sir, please.
Yeah. W, can you see the W there?
Yes.
Can you see M there?
Yes.
Yes.
N and N also can be, somebody told N and N, I mean together again.
Together, yes.
So then somebody says it's a McDonald's symbol. If you turn it,
Yes.
Make India, sir.
sorry,
Make India.
make India.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so we got so many answers from this, isn't it? One, I mean, 1, 3, 13, W, I mean, so many answers we got it. But now you see, now what it is, sir? What do you say that?
A.
No, everybody talks, it is B only. Because, why? Because it is between A and C. Will anyone say that this is 13? Will anyone say that this is W? Will anyone say that this is McDonald's symbol?
No, now it is B only.
Now it is B only, no? Why it is B? Because it is between A and C. So now everyone, let us look at that. How we be treated. I mean, we have been recognized. We always been recognized by our surroundings. So where do you stay? With whom you are staying? If Dawood Ibrahim ke saath baite to, even though he's a very good personality, you think that he's a, I mean, I'm just giving this thing. Or if you're, I mean, we're sitting between saints, or if you are good people, how you think it? I mean, you have to choose where you have to be. So that is very, very important. I mean, you have to choose your life, where you have to be, with whom you have to be. This makes a difference. So you choose where you want to be. If you want to be successful, you should have positive thoughts and positive people. Any person without positive thoughts, it is very difficult to be successful. Suppose you want to achieve some goal, you start with positive. You go with your journey with all positive thoughts. Suppose if you want to reach a place within 30 minutes, if you think that no, I cannot reach, you won't even try. With a positive thought, yes, I can reach, then some help will come to you. It's my own examples. I mean, many of my life journeys are totally with positive thoughts only. Many things I made successful. Recently, we did a biggest convention from the Kredai in Israel, Tel Aviv, where we faced so many challenges. Everybody was talking, Mr. Ram, please let us look for the alternative destination. I was the convener for that. Kredai Telangana hosted that meeting. Every year, Kredai as a national body overseas, every year we do. 18th NatCon is done by a Kredai Telangana. Sorry, 19th NatCon. So that was the biggest successful NatCon ever. Previous, 50% more delegates we have taken from the previous delegations, just only with a positive attitude. Because there was a visas issue, there were so many issues we have faced, but I never lost my hope. I just told that, the President Kredai Nation, that we are going to do it successfully with a positive thought. So like that, just given latest example. Similarly, I had many examples in my life. Unless you have positive thoughts, it is very, very difficult for you to be successful. With the positive thoughts and positive people around you, that is also very important for you. Suppose you want to do something, the people around you discourages you, definitely you will not be able to go ahead with the things what you want to do. But the same thing, if you are surrounded with the positive people, they will encourage you, then your success will be there. So you are going to achieve your goals. So always be positive and be look at the people who are around you as also positive. That's very, very important. Then finally, so this is, I'm a finisher of half marathon. Just give a little story about myself. I never ran marathon 3 years ago. My first marathon was in 2018. So one of my yoga master told, "Sir, can you run for a marathon?" I said, "No, marathon at this age, how can I run a marathon?" I told, "No, no, sir, you can do." Then I did 12.5K marathon. I did. Uh, then at 1 hour 53 minutes it took. I mean, I didn't run fast. I just only walked and this thing. Then immediately in the same year, I did 10K. Then again, following year, he advised me to run for a half marathon. Then I said, "Arey, how 21 kilometers? How can I run?" Then I applied for a half marathon. So they check a record previously what you did. They have to send. I sent 12 and a half kilometers. I ran for 1 hour 53 minutes. They rejected. Then I sent another one, which I did 1 hour 21 minutes in 10K. So the qualification criteria is to run for a half marathon, you are supposed to complete 10 kilometers in 1 hour 20 minutes. But whereas mine was 1 hour 21 minutes, but they accepted. So because my sankalp was good, I wanted to run this marathon. Then if you wanted to qualify for full marathon, you have to finish this half marathon in 3 hours 15 minutes. So then my target was to complete this marathon, half marathon in 3 hours, less than 3 hours 15 minutes. Then I was practicing for a few days. Then I had been to Mumbai for some meeting. So in the Zuhu beach, I was practicing. Then when I was practicing, my leg got hurt and I had a severe pain. I could not even walk to my hotel room. Then I came back to Hyderabad on 23rd August. 24th 25th is the marathon. So August 25th, I had to, 22nd, 23rd I came, 24th I had to run for, 25th I had to run for the marathon. 25th morning when I woke up and walking also, I could not walk properly. Then my wife, my daughter told, "Oh, don't walk, don't go. Why do you want to go?" Then in spite of that, I told them how many hours it may take, but I wanted to complete the marathon. I'm very honestly, I'm telling, please believe me, after entering when I started the marathon at People's Plaza, Necklace Road, I started running there and I finished marathon in 3 hours, 7 minutes at Gachibowli Stadium. Then I danced and so much, I was so happy to finish the marathon less than the time what I targeted. Then the moment I came out of the stadium, I could not even put my step forward. So much pain was there in my legs. So this is why I'm telling this means once you have a commitment, everything will come in your favor. Then I went to the doctor. Doctor took an X-ray. Then he advised me to go for an MRI. MRI was taken. Then he asked me to take rest and all. There's a hairline fracture is there in that. This was in August. Then again, November 3rd. Again, there is another marathon. This time what I did, I can see the pictures of our entire my staff. And this time, all my staff members, all my family members, and 500 registrations, I got it done by spending more than 5 lakhs. I spent 5 lakhs only. I sponsored the people. So 500 people from my organization, and including my friends, all my family members ran for the marathon. This time I finished this marathon 2 hours 47 minutes. So, with all my leg pain and everything, nothing will matter for me. So why I'm giving this example to youngsters is once you have a commitment, once you have a real strong will, you can achieve, I'm telling. So this is the biggest thing. So, biggest lesson in my life. Then again, my company is now 31-year-old company, 89 we started our company, now 31-year-old company. Last year, December 14th, we celebrated 30 years. And we announced to the whole world with a press meet and vision, we have launched our vision also to have a turnover of 5,000 crore by 2030. A company which is not even having 100 crores turnover today is aiming for 5,000 crore by 2030. It's a big dream. Very, 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 very big dream. We just announced to the whole world that we wanted to reach this company by 5,000 crores by 2030. why this has come to my mind is, I mean, I have some other mission, because through my ARC foundation, why this thought came to my mind also is another reason, because we wanted to spread the our whatever support to as many as possible. Today, I mean, last year we had supported 100 students in their education, but we wanted to grow big. I mean, we wanted to spread our wings, I mean, very, very in a big way. And this is what, with everybody's wish, I think we may reach our turnover of 5,000 crore by 2030. To not to make myself a rich person, only what are the best can be done from my side through our group, we are going to do. So that is our aim. I think that's all from my side. Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you. Great, sir.